Did you see this? Ryan Harrison's on the front page.
Yeah, I know just what he's feeling. It's haunting him.
The only thing is, I don't think that he shot Rick Madison. Whoa. What are you getting all dressed up for?
Well, I don't want to be arrested for indecent exposure.
Oh, no. You want to go out?
It's been a while.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't want to go out ever again. I want to stay right here with you, because you've got everything I want.
I would love very much to stay here with you. But I promised Hannah I'd have dinner with her tonight.
Hannah.
Yeah, it's kind of a girls' night out. Well, you heard Kevin about how she's been feeling lately.
Oh, that's great.
Lonely and cut off from me.
Paulina, you have your own life now.
She's my responsibility, Jake. I can't neglect her.
It's just like my little brother to use a cheap ploy like this.
What?
To use an innocent girl to try to keep you away from me?
Jake, this has nothing to do with Kevin. It's about Hannah. She needs me.
Maybe I need you too.
But you got me. Just not 24 hours a day. Jake, I love you. But you're gonna have to start trusting that love. Even when I'm not with you, okay? Be a good boy.
On second thought.
You'd rather I rang the bell?
No. I was just thinking that maybe next week would be a better time to meet your mother. I'll be a lot hungrier for dinner next week.
Kelsey.
Look, I'm afraid I won't be good company. I'm very worried about Ryan being in jail.
Worrying about him isn't going to help either one of you. Now, Dr. Frame prescribes a good dinner to lift your spirits.
Yeah, but will it stop my knees from knocking?
Hey, this is not a royal summons. You're just going to meet my family.
Just? This is a very big step for me, Jamie. And another thing.
What?
You set this up to feel like a royal summons.
Kelsey, come on. I want the people I care about to meet the woman I care about. Come on.
You do have a way with me, Dr. Frame.
For good luck.
Kelsey, it's so nice of you to come. Welcome.
Thank you, Mrs. Corey.
Well, Jamie, you just missed a call from Marley. She's been calling on and off for the last hour.
Well, that's it. That's the last performance of Tosca that I'm ever going to see, ever.
Why? But it was glorious.
Exactly. If I can't see it under the stars in the Piazza San Marco, I'm staying home.
I have to hand it to you, Cass. Your timing of this trip was just incredible. If we had come a week earlier or later, oh, we would have missed the opera and the carnival.
But this is Venice, my love. There are carnivals and operas happening all the time in Venice. And I would never have missed coming back to this courtyard. I think I could have found it blindfolded.
It's as if something drew us here, isn't it? Oh, some of those carnival masks were hysterical.
Is that why you're so upset?
You know me. I just didn't want Tosca and Cavaradossi to die. It's unfair. The music is so beautiful and the lovers meet a terrible end.
All the more reason for mere mortals like us to really appreciate how special our unsung love is. What is it? Frankie?
I have had this feeling ever since we came into this courtyard. Cass, we're not alone.
It's a tragic flaw to be snared with one's own device.
We get to test out all the Bachelor of the Year prizes without ever having to enter the contest.
It's great, honey, but a trip to Tahiti would have lasted a lot longer.
Hey, look, a nice slow cruise around Lake Michigan can be just as romantic. Provided, of course, you know how to play your cards with a publisher.
What do you say? We stop wasting time just talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that's for?
I don't know, but it's got lots of big squishy pillows.
No problem.
Where? I've ever been so happy. Even with all that other stuff interfering in our lives.
Oh, honey, all that other stuff is our life.
No, just a very small part of it. As long as I have you and Allie, everything else is incidental.
So, Kelsey, tell me, is being an intern as difficult as everyone says it is?
No, more so.
Kelsey is very modest. She is one of the brightest, most talented interns in the program.
He left out one word. Orneriest.
Actually, I left out 5 words. She is also a great chef.
Oh, yes? What's your specialty?
Oh, I don't really have one.
Come on, come on. She has one of those impossibly tiny kitchens, and she managed to whip up the most incredible chicken sesame a la radiator you have ever tasted.
A la radiator? I don't actually cook on the radiator. I use it to keep food warm.
Oh, well, that's very creative.
Well, you have to be when you don't have a lot of time and money. Anyway,
Kelsey, tell me, I haven't asked about Ryan. Any word?
Not yet.
Have you seen him?
No, but I'm going to visit him later.
He's not going to plead guilty, is he?
No, he says he didn't shoot Rick Madison. Now, I know Ryan, and if that's what he says, that's the truth.
I'm sure he didn't shoot him. I don't understand why he's still in jail.
Well, apparently, that's what he wants for now.
Ryan doesn't want Spencer's help with the bail.
I see.
No, it doesn't surprise me either. All the Harrisons are proud.
And stubborn.
Very stubborn. We like to pull ourselves up by our own bootstraps.
Well, Vicky is having a really rough time, I'm sure. Stephen is all primed up for this wedding, and he keeps talking to me about it.
How does that make you feel?
Sad for all 3 of them.
Well, if Ryan isn't guilty, then I'm sure that wedding is going to go on.
Mom, if he goes on trial for a manslaughter charge...
No, Ryan is going to come through this. He has to.
Excuse me. Marley Hudson is on the phone again for you, Dr. Frame.
Hilda, tell her I'll call her back later.
May I tell her when? She said it was urgent.
I'll take it now. Excuse me, I won't be long.
They're still close, aren't they?
Oh, yes, they've been very close for very many years. That kind of a friendship doesn't die easily.
So, how's your veal?
I feel like I'm eating Bambi.
Bambi was deer, Hannah. Veal is not deer.
It's a baby something. I don't know why we couldn't grab a slice of Pino's.
Oh.
What?
What do you mean, what? Hannah, you're being...
Difficult?
Impossible.
Well, you know about us teenagers.
Well, stop trying to fit into the stereotype and just talk to me, please.
About what?
I don't know. School, movies, guys.
Do you hear yourself?
Hannah, I just want to hear you talk about your feelings a little, okay?
Oh, please.
Okay. Let's start again. I know why you're mad at me. I just want to hear you say it.
Why?
Because maybe it'll make us both feel a little better, and I deserve to be put in my place.
I miss you, Paulina.
I miss you too, Squirt.
Go ahead, you can call me Squirt.
No, you told me not to.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
This is better.
Much better, yeah.
Hannah, I've been going through, well, a lot of changes these past few months. I needed to go through them. But you've got to know that I never meant to ignore you or hurt you, even if that's what I did.
It's okay, Paulina.
No, it will be if you say you'll be my best friend again.
I'm always your friend. You're my idol.
No, thank you. No, no.
Only in some departments.
Which ones?
Not romance.
Good.
No, romance seems to be the category that snowballs for you.
Promise me one thing. You'll learn from my mistakes.
Oh, I will. I would never get messed up with an operator like Jake. At least that's over.
So come on, Hannah, give. There must be a couple of cute hunks at that school of yours.
Yeah, right. Oh, great big shoulders with miles of airspace in between. And they think that an adult conversation means talking about women's body parts. They think that the ozone layer is somewhere behind the line of scrimmage.
Ah, I see things haven't changed since I've been in school.
I need an older man.
Hannah, you've got a good head on your shoulders. Don't let the wrong guy turn it.
I met someone older that I like.
Yeah?
And I wrote him this sort of friendly letter. You think that was too pushy?
Not if the letter wasn't pushy. You have to be careful what you put in writing, though. What?
This is how we used to talk. Under our covers in our beds at Marcia's house. You telling me the facts of life.
I think we may need to go over those. I might have gotten a few things wrong. It's really nice to be here with you, Hannah. Just like old times. You know, we've come through a lot together. And like, we did it together. So where do you want to go next?
Okay, can we stay? I sort of invited a friend of mine to join us for dessert.
Great! I'd love to meet a friend of yours. Guy or girl?
Ladies. Did I pick the wrong night?
No, you're just in time. Pull up a chair and sit down, Kev. I hope you two don't mind I kept you a surprise for each other.
Oh, I love surprises. And I know Paulina's an old hand at giving them.
This is so fun. Being in a great restaurant with my two most favorite people in the world.
It would have been awkward for Jamie not to take this call.
Well, I can't imagine Jamie turning his back on anyone who reaches out to him. I mean, he's the one we all turn to at the hospital. When in need, find Jamie. You must be very proud of him, Mrs. Corey.
I'm extremely proud of him. The extraordinary thing about Jamie is that his dedication and care extends to his child, too, not just to his career. I only know one other man who's been able to pull off that juggling act and remain so even-tempered.
At what cost, I wonder? I'm sorry. I'm just projecting my own feelings. See, I want to be the perfect doctor, too. Actually, I just wanted to be a doctor. It was my mother who insisted on the perfectionism.
Your mother's a doctor?
She wanted to be. But then she got married, and, well, back then, that was the end of that.
Ah, then she had you.
And gave me her dream.
Is it what you want?
Always. I'm doing it for her, too. That just sweetens the pot.
She must be very, very proud of your success.
Every day in this program is an accomplishment. I owe Jamie a great deal for helping me get this far. He helped all the interns. He's completely impartial.
You both seem very close.
Well, we have a lot in common. We're finding it out. Slowly.
Well, that's wise. It might be difficult for both of you otherwise.
I'm not sure what you're implying, Mrs. Corey.
Well, eventually Jamie is going to have to pick a head intern. I wouldn't want to see that become awkward because you were personally involved with each other.
That's not going to happen. The new head intern is going to win that position because of merit alone. I'm a good doctor, Mrs. Corey. Not the best I'm going to be, but getting better every day. And when I go after something, the word no is not in my vocabulary. My feelings towards your son, one way or the other, won't make a bit of difference. I won't let them.
Amore.
Grazie.
There you go. Hey, so tell me something. Do you still feel like somebody is watching us?
I don't know. And we'll
what's so strange is that it isn't strange at all.
So what isn't?
I told you that from the moment we walked into this courtyard, I felt that I had been here before.
Yes, and I told you that Venice is the most photographed city in the world. You've probably seen dozens of picture postcards with courtyards just like this one.
Oh, but it's so beautiful, Cass. But you know, it's like something is missing, like something really big is about to happen, and I don't have any idea of what it is.
Is this a bad feeling?
No. No, it's more like you have something really important that you have to say or do, but it's driving you crazy because you can't remember what it is. What are you going to do with this crazy woman, Cass?
Well, the way I see it, I have one of two choices. I can throw you in the canal, or I can marry you.
Why do I do things like this?
I love you so much, Mary Frances. Vibrations and all. Oh, really?
So, what kind of vibes are you getting now?
I think I interrupted a serious conversation. I'm just gonna make myself scarce.
Why don't you just evaporate? Didn't you get Paulina's message last night? Get lost, Kevin. As in, go away and stay away. We are together now.
Don't look now, Jake, but your insecurity's showing.
Jake, could I see you out on the terrace, please, for a minute?
What did Jake mean Paulina's with him now?
Now means now, Hannah. It can be a very short time.
I can't believe you followed me here. I told you I was having dinner with Hannah. Why couldn't you trust me, Jake?
I did trust you. Look what happened. Kevin showed up. Kevin's the one that I don't trust. I told you that he would try to use Hannah as bait to get you away from me.
He didn't.
There's something. If he wants to fight, I'd be glad
Oh,
to
stop
get him.
talking about
Why
fighting,
didn't you
Jake.
just leave?
Because he is Hannah's guest. She invited him. She didn't tell him that I would be here, and she didn't tell me that he was coming.
Why did you ever think that he put Hannah up to this?
Jake, you twist yourself through such loops. You're always looking for an underhanded motive that isn't even there.
You always trust the wrong guy.
I trust you. Jake, we have crawled through a lot of barbed wire to find our way back to each other. I don't want to lose you any more than you want to lose me.
It's not gonna happen.
Not because of anything Kevin does. But if you keep obsessing about him and not trusting me, you're gonna ruin everything between us.
Kevin. Kevin. Kevin.
Sorry I took so long.
Is Marley all right?
Yes, she just wanted to talk about Dennis. He's been acting like a hot dog since his operation, and she's worried.
Any symptoms?
Nothing crucial. I'll check on him later. Well, dinner smells great.
Would you mind if I made a phone call? I'd like to see if my Uncle Spencer has any news on Ryan's case.
Oh, yes, not at all. The phone is in the library, if you want some privacy.
Thank you.
Well, she's a lovely woman.
I take that's a seal of approval.
She's very strong. It's a nice combination. I like her a lot.
So do I.
I noticed.
I don't think I've ever met anyone quite like her, Mom.
No, she's not at all like Marley.
Why do you make that sound like a value judgment?
Oh, I don't mean to. I just hope that you're thinking clearly.
There is nothing wrong with my thinking. In fact, I can't think of anything healthier than getting on with my life.
I agree with you, but I also see your face when you find out that Marley is called.
I'll always be concerned about Marley. That is being human, not carrying a torch.
Look, don't misunderstand me. I'm glad you and Kelsey found each other. I just hope you both take it slowly so neither of you gets hurt.
Mom, no couple has taken it more slowly than Marley and I did. Didn't save us.
That's true, too. Well, Kelsey is very strong. She certainly won't lean on you the way Marley has.
This is bad news.
Does anyone at work know about the two of you?
I don't care what anyone else knows. Mom, I am sick and tired of ministering to everyone else's needs. I know what I want and I know what I need, Mom, and that is Kelsey. I'm going after her, and I'm going to get her.
Scusi, but the moonlight... For a moment, I thought you were La Fidela come back to life.
La Videla? The woman in the fountain?
You have seen the mosaic, yes?
Yes, we've seen it.
The red hair, the lips. Forgive me, but the resemblance is remarkable.
Do you know anything about her?
Who knows if the story is true?
Well, please tell me the story. I have to know.
Va bene. It was long ago, 300 years. La Fidela was young, beautiful, red-haired, like you. Her family betrothed her to a rich nobleman, but her spirit was fire like her hair. And she fell hopelessly in love with a penniless adventurer, a gambler, with empty pockets and nothing up his sleeves but aces. Everyone thought he was a scoundrel. But La Fidela, she gave up everything for him. Her family, her honor, her pride. She brought him nothing but her love.
Didn't he love her back? Is that why she's so sad?
The adventurer promised La Fidela he would marry her as soon as he won enough money to keep her in style. So he set sail from this harbor to seek his fortune in parts unknown. And La Fidela, she waited. Well, not for the money. She didn't care about that. She waited for her lover to return.
From over there.
You can see the harbor from there. She waited and watched the ship sail in and out of the harbor, year in, year out. But her lover, alas, never returned.
Grazie. That's a very nice bedtime story, and I think that's exactly where we should be heading now.
Legend has it that La Fidela is still waiting for her lover. That she has been seen walking this square at night. And I saw you for just a moment. You had to be fooled. Allora, buonanotte.
Buonanotte. Are you okay?
I think it really happened, Cass. I told you I felt I'd been here before, and please don't laugh at me, but I really believe we were those lovers.
Well, if it's true, then we've been given another chance. We found each other again, and our love is and always will be.
But is it strong enough to break the legend's spell?
Honey, if we don't set sail right this minute, we're not going to make it to the middle of the lake until the morning.
We don't make it to the middle of the lake.
This is supposed to be a test run for the boat, not our kissing endurance.
You're such a spoil sport.
I'm not a spoiled sport.
Actually, you're right. You are right. And we promised Ellie that we'd be back in time to decorate for her birthday.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
To cast off.
Oh, well, hurry up then. I'm gonna put dinner out.
You look beautiful, Amanda. Now,
Sam!
don't be alarmed. Now, he'll never hear you over the motors.
Where is he? What have you done with him?
Well, we've left him, as the saying goes, high and dry and perfectly safe.
What do you want, Carl? Why are you here? How did you even know we were here?
So many questions and so much to talk about. Well, first, I want you to know that I don't want you to be upset. Now, you must believe me. For any distress that I've caused you in the past, I truly regret it.
You didn't have to track me down to tell me that.
Well, I never get the opportunity to see you alone, and I had to see you alone.
Why?
Because I needed to talk to you. Strangely enough, you're one of the very few people in Bay City that's willing to listen. Amanda, please, don't do that. Don't be afraid. I'd never hurt you. Have I ever tried to hurt you?
No.
No, and I never will. Even an animal can sense kindness, and I'm more than an animal, Amanda. Much more. Do you remember when I cut my hand? Your gentleness helped me. I took it away with me. In a way, you helped to heal me. Now, I cherish that memory.
Is this about Rick Madison?
Amanda, I'm not responsible for everything that happens. Now, please don't prejudge me. Now, hear me out. Do you have any idea what it's like when everybody turns a deaf ear to you? When each and every door is closed shut in your face? I'm drowning in isolation. I'm drowning in my own silence. Now, I need to talk to you. I have things to say to you. Important things to say.
Earth to Kevin.
Were you still eating?
No, I'm digesting. If that's leftover office work, you can forget about it. We're gonna hit some jazz clubs tonight and party.
Oh, and how do you suggest I sneak you in as my assistant?
Oh, go do your homework.
No, actually, these are letters from the Bachelor of the Year contest.
Good haul.
Yeah. Not bad for a beginner.
Come on, Kevin. Open up.
Oh, Hannah.
The woman of your dreams might be waiting for you to unfold her.
All right. Here, oh, goodness. There we go. All right, first one to fall on the floor.
Yeah.
Ah. Dear Kevin, look who's writing on your wavelength. I, too, love Kansas City jazz, the tango, and have a room full of impressionist posters hanging next to my law degree. And while I prepare...
Law degree.
Yeah, I guess she's a lawyer.
Well, isn't that a conflict of interest? Scratcher, open this one.
Okay, why this one?
Well, she's got good handwriting.
Oh, penmanship is very important.
Well, go on, read it.
No, listen. It's getting pretty late, and I really should go home. I said something wrong.
No, I just think that growing up's wasted on people who go home early. I really appreciate you coming with me tonight, Kevin.
Hannah, it's my pleasure. I mean it.
I'm ready to go to your office and see you work now. When?
No, maybe in a couple of months, and I'm not so swamped.
But it's for a school project. I've got a deadline. I have to go and get it done quick.
Okay, well, we'll see what we can work out. But if you do not get an A+, young lady...
Excuse us for being so long out there, but you know how it is when lovers get underneath that old devil June moon.
Hannah, do you want anything else?
No, I'm fine.
Great, I'll take you home then, okay?
And I'll take this, you know what, with winter's taking all and all that.
In love?
You heard it here first.
Geez, Jake, what'd you do? Drug her?
Believe me, I didn't know you were going to be here tonight.
I believe you, Kevin.
No, does Jake? Yeah, that's no bed of roses you landed in.
I'm not complaining.
No, he's your choice, Paulina. I just don't know why you made it.
Spells were meant to be broken. There's nothing to be afraid of.
But if we lived then, everything ended so badly for us.
But that was 300 years ago. In all that time, maybe I learned to be a better sailor. or a more steadfast suitor. And in all that time, I stored up so much love and longing for you. So, now, we're going to give this story a happy ending.
Yes. It's beautiful.
You like it?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Where'd you get it?
I got a little stall by the Rialto. You promised me something. You wear it forever.
Forever.
And Frankie, we're never going to be apart again. I promise you.
I promised. Do you hear that, La Fidela? We're bringing you peace. You can rest now.
Did you shoot Rick Madison?
Amanda, I had nothing whatsoever to do with it. And no matter what you've been told, I yearn for harmony and peace now more than ever.
What happened to you, Carl?
I've changed, Amanda.
You weren't in jail long enough to change.
Oh, change. Change takes place in an instant. All you need is the right motivation. And what would I leave behind? What? Tell me. Trinkets, acquisitions, a kingdom built on sand with painful memories that I can't get rid of, that continually haunt me.
It isn't too late, Carl. If you want to make amends for the things you've done.
Oh, Amanda.
If you really mean it.
You're a sweet girl. I have to talk to you. I need you to talk to me.
You don't have to capture me to talk to me, Carl. You can talk to me on dry land just as easily.
Well, not within shouting distance of your husband. He'd like to hang, draw, and quarter me.
He'd like to do more than that. If I don't get back. He's gonna be worried. Tomorrow is Allie's birthday. We usually read her a special story the night before.
It's her birthday. And she's waiting for the two of you.
Please, Carl.
Well, then we must turn back. We should never knowingly disappoint our children.
Thank you.
Your children are not your children. They're the living arrows from which you, the bow, send them forth. You may try to be like your children, but do not try to make them like you. I had a child. A son. Since I lost him, the world's never been quite the same.
I'm sorry.
And who knows what my life would have been had he lived to brighten it.
Oh, look who's here. Would you like some coffee, Kelsey?
Hi.
Yes.
Hi. You have company.
Oh, it's all right. The more the merrier. You all know Kelsey, don't you?
Hi, Kelsey. How you doing?
Anyone want some coffee?
Coffee? Where would I put it? I haven't stopped eating for hours.
No, thank you, Rachel. It's very nice of you to ask. We just wanted to make sure that Hannah got home safe. Such a pleasant surprise to see you and Kelsey here, Jamie.
Listen, we didn't mean to interrupt. Why don't you finish your coffee? Jake and I have to go home. Work tomorrow, you know.
But Paulina, what about those clothes that I bought? I have to know now because I can't return anything after 2 days.
Okay, can you wait here 5 minutes?
Sure.
Quietly? Well, let's go see if they still fit.
Why don't you join the jury, Kelsey? You too, Mom.
Excuse me.
Sure.
Just don't let me regret leaving the room, all right?
Don't worry, I won't.
So, what do you want to talk about? The weather?
Sooner or later, I'm going to find out what you're after. When I do, your name is going to be mud with Paulina and the rest of my family.
Well, this family accepted me once. I'm gonna make sure that they accept me again. Like it or not, Doc, I'm here to stay.
Amanda!
Sam, I'm here.
Honey, why did you drift off like that? You had me worried sick. What kind of moonlight cruise do you call this, huh? What the hell are you doing here? What did you do to my wife?
I'm all right.
Thank you, Amanda. And happy birthday wishes to your little one.
Let him go, Sam. He didn't hurt me.
Thanks again, Amanda.
Are you sure you're all right?
Yeah.
Thank God. Honey, what did he want with you? Why was he here all this time?
He was talking.
Just talking. About what?
I'm not really sure if he ever did say what was on his mind. He tried. It's hard to believe, but Carl Hutchins was actually at a loss for words.
I don't believe any of this.
He's changed. I think he may have found a conscience. He's scared to death of it.
Did he confess anything to you?
No. No. But something's bothering him. A lot. And I have no idea what it could be.
Thank you very much, Rachel.
Didn't do anything, Jake.
Yes, you did. You gave me the benefit of the doubt, and that means a great deal. Talk to you later, Kelsey. Bye.
Bye, Jake. Well, thanks again.
You're welcome.
Take care, Paulina.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Come on, it couldn't have been that bad.
It was fine, but I'm glad it's over.
Well, you were great. I really enjoyed you watching you charm my mother.
Well, I felt really good with her. In fact, I think she even liked me.
Runs in the family.
Jamie and Kelsey seem very happy together.
Yes.
But?
I didn't say any but.
You didn't say much, period, Rachel.
Well, Jamie seems to be throwing himself into this relationship. It worries me a bit. It's just, I guess Marley left a void and he's filling it with Kelsey. And that's fine, but they don't know each other very well.
They didn't give me that impression.
Oh, this relationship isn't very simple. You see, Kelsey's whole medical future is in Jamie's hands right now. If he commends her, if he elevates her position, his motives may be suspect, and that could make it very difficult for both of them. And they seem to be ignoring the issue, and that's not going to make it go away.
You know, there's a beach right around there. It's called Lido. And we can go swimming there tomorrow.
Well, then we better get to bed soon because it's going to be dawn in a few hours.
Are you tired, baby?
It's hard not to be at this hour, but it has been a wonderful night.
I still have one surprise that I wanted to give you and should have been here by now. Eccola!
Signorina. Scusatemi,
Sorry.
ho dimenticato la chiave.
Oh!
The maestro is going to teach you a very, very simple love song.
Con permesso.
Of course.
1, 2, e 3. 1, 2 e 3. E così.
Bravissimo!
Whatever you play, signora, scusami, signorina, will be music to his ears, eh? Bellissima.
Grazie.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Auguri.
Oh, Cass.
glad it wasn't a tuba that you wanted.
You have made all of my dreams come true. Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Yes. Yes, I will marry you.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes!
Yes!